Okay, so for this build, you're only going to need two things. A bunch of 550 cord. I want a different color, but I didn't buy any. And I thought I had more, but couldn't find it, so just plain black it is, because I have a bunch of stuff lying around. Also, you're going to need a ball bearing. I think this is an inch. I don't know. I found this. Not going to lie, these are a lot of fun. So, the basic thing of this is you're going to tie a knot, more or less, around the ball bearing, making it kind of like the old police saps, less effective. That's the second time I dropped this. A little less effective, but definitely a lot more legal to carry. Just gonna say, be careful making these. I was making one earlier, testing it out, and accidentally threw this across the room, almost hitting my TV. So you definitely want to be careful. And I'm also no expert in making these. I would recommend finding pictures and diagrams that actually show how to make these beyond just what I'm going to do, because I will probably show the basics of it and then cut to it being done, because I've done this several times and have the base concept down, but still kind of struggled. So, sorry, keep my camera there. So basically, make sure you have a decent chunk. I'm doing that because I want to also braid a little handle onto it. And you want to wrap it. I just kind of go around my fingers. I go to where I have going across 4 on both sides strands. Then take it, go to a different direction. Just pull off my fingers. I tried doing this, with my fingers on it, and it didn't work as well as I'd hoped. But anyway, you take this end, then wrap it all the way around. The hard part is trying to keep everything loose enough to where they actually, can fit them in, but they can not, make a huge mess. And wrap it around the same amount of times to where you have the 4 loops. I imagine it'd be easier if I had some sort of jig to do it instead of having to rely on my, clumsy-ish hands. Okay, now once that's through, gonna want to take, let's see, did I get turned around here? I don't think so. Maybe I did. Count 4. Okay. Sorry, then you take this end, go through the top here, all the way through, and then loop it. Sorry, keep it on camera. Underneath here, making sure you grab the part here that folds. And then just do the same thing, but weave it in. I just want to say I've only done this successfully one time, and that was 4 years ago. So, yeah, I'm probably not the best person to give advice on these. I've seen other videos on it. Again, if you're really interested, I'd look at other diagrams and ways to make them. Just so, you're not relying on more of a blacksmith than self-defense expert on these. If I can get it to go through. There it goes. I don't think my neighbor was talking to you, Kitty. My neighbor just shouted, I think his dog or something, and my cat decided that he's very interested. Okay, 4. Okay, I think I have. I think so. Once you have that done, you take your ball bearing and slide it in the middle. Try and keep all your cord evened out. And then you're just going to want to kind of almost massage everything tight. It's a weird way of describing it. just, yeah, it took a lot of practice, I think, the first time for me to get it right, so. And you don't want to just pull one strand tight all at once. You want to kind of make it as even as possible so that way everything stays in, stays lined up. So I'm going to do that and get back to you. Okay. I did tighten it up off camera. Basically, I found the best strategy is to work kind of gently, and then after a while you start pulling whole strands and, you know, pulling out big things. But you kind of want to start out slow and just make it even to make sure everything kind of ends up evenly knotted, which is kind of difficult in places. And I definitely need to kind of massage it a little more, which basically I think is the way you get tight because it's starting to kind of spread apart in places. Again, for the first time doing this in probably 3 years, not bad. Although I will say I did end up having to undo the one I filmed and put in another loop just because the ball bearing was too big. So you'll have to make adjustments depending. But let's go smash some stuff.
Oh shit. Cracked it.